Bunga mawar harum mewangi, indah tersusun, menanti direnjis. Tibalah masa yang dinanti-nanti. Mohon YB Menteri membukakan majlis. Hadirin sekalian, tanpa membuang masa, saya menjemput ke pentas. Yang berhormat Tuan Chang Lih Kang, Menteri Sains, Teknologi dan Inovasi, dipersilakan.
Hello, thank you. Testing, terima kasih diucapkan kepada semua. Dato' Ruzia, our Deputy Secretary General of MOSTI, Prof. Dato' Siti NC for UCSI, Prof. Dr. Pang, DNC for UCSI, Tan Sri Zakri, and everyone here. Very good evening. How are you? How many of you are students? Oh, a lot, really. Thank you very much for coming. How many of you are forced to come? No one put up your hand, Forced by Prof. Siti, right? Your NC. Don't cheat, because I was student before. Who wants to attend this kind of program? 8 o'clock at night, the most precious timing. Come here, listen to a minister talk nonsense, right? So if you are not forced to come, I'm sure you are, you must be promised something that you can't resist. That's why you are here. But anyhow, thank you very much for coming. But tonight I will just give a sharing on what is MOSTI, what do we do, and then what is MOSTI all about? And later, my panelists, Mr. Ong and also Dr. Nordin from MIMOS, they are going to talk about those real stuff. Now I'm just sharing with you, what is MOSTI? Who knows what is MOSTI? You don't know what is MOSTI, right? It's okay. I didn't know as well. So MOSTI is Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. MOSTI. What do we do? Three main areas. We focus in 3 main areas. MOSTI is one of the government ministry. We are focusing in 3 areas. First of all, science and culturation. So all these STEM, education, how to attract our children, especially primary school students, secondary school students, to be interested in science, technology, and science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So this is one of the jobs, one of our job scopes. So under this umbrella, we have Pusat Sains Negara, our National Science Council, National Science Center. We have planetarium, and we have all sorts of events under this umbrella, one trust, science and culturation. Secondly, what do? We do R&D. We help to develop the R&D ecosystem. R&D is research and development. So under this umbrella, we have all sorts of agencies looking at different sector, different areas, different fields of research. We have MIMOS, of course, on semiconductor, blockchain, quantum computing, and whatnot. Those are electronic and electrical and electronic. That is MIMOS. So we have Bioeconomy Corporation looking at the development of bioeconomy, biotechnology startup. We have NIBM, National Institute of Biotechnology Malaysia, looking at the development of biotechnology in Malaysia. And also we have nanotechnology. We have Nano Malaysia Berhad, looking at the development of nanotechnology, advanced material. And we also have Nuclear Malaysia, looking at the technology of nuclear. Nuclear is not only nuclear power. There are so many other things we are using nuclear technology, including in the field of medicine, including in the field of food security and whatnot, and also agriculture. So we also have Atom Malaysia, looking at atomic energy, atomic regulations. So we also have Jabatan Kimia, our chemistry department. So all these are under the trust of R&D. The third one is on startup. Do you know what is startup? You open a gerai pisang goreng, that one is not startup, okay? That is business, but that is not startup. If you can sell something or you can tell us something that you found a very good recipe that you can increase the I don't know what lah. You can the banana suddenly can be very fresh. The ingredient can be much more tasty or what. That might be startup. Anything related to technology, you use technology or to change the ecosystem or the lifestyle of people, that is startup. So the third area that we are in charge of is how to push or how to develop startup ecosystem. So these are the three areas that we are looking after. And of course, under this we have funding agencies to help our startup to grow and to flourish. We also have a funding agency for R&D project. So we have many R&D projects. Later on I will talk about that. And then I always tell my ministry, so if you cannot remember what do, you put an acronym. So in Malaysia we have all sorts of acronyms. But after becoming the minister in MOSTI, I created another acronym. I said, people always ask, what do you do? Then I have to spend a lot of time to explain to them 3 areas, science and culturalism, blah, blah, blah. But now I have this better way to explain. Precise. What is precise? P-R-E-C-I-S-E. P is people-centric. So I always inform my ministry, no matter what we do, what kind of research we do, we need to put this in mind. Research have to be people-centric. If you have very good technology, but it cannot be used or people don't understand, no point. Because we want people-centric research. R is of course R&D. E, enculturation, as I mentioned just now, science enculturation. C, capacity building. So besides all these, all these 3 areas, we are also looking at capacity building. How to help our country to build the capacity of our talent. For instance, a lot of investors coming into Malaysia, but we don't have enough talent, so they have to hire from overseas. That is not right. So we also looking at capacity building, how to train our talent. That is C. I, investment. Of course, we are also taking charge of, taking the responsibility to attract more technology-driven, technology-related industry into Malaysia. That is I. SE, as I mentioned just now, startup ecosystem. So can you remember what is precise? Now, it's okay, not important, Boon. Not important for you all. But I'm just using this simple acronym to tell you what we do. So this is MOSTI. So a lot of people think, still cannot brain. What do? You keep talking about ecosystem, R&D, development. So what do you do? Okay, very simple. I'll give you an example. Disaster, okay? When a disaster happened. For instance, a few years ago, this was a tragedy in Batang Kali. Landslide in Batang Kali. You all remember that? So landslide, after the landslide happened, people died. Who do you think? I mean, first to come in mind, which agency will be there? Which agency will be helping the disaster relief? Bomba, yeah, Bomba. And then, what else? Police, Kimia, I heard. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Because I'm here, you know, you said Kimia, right? What else? Police, Bomba, Rela, APM, ambulance, you know. So those are agencies, but nothing to do with MOSTI. But in fact, MOSTI is the ministry that send most agencies on the ground. Not necessarily on the ground, but most agencies to help. So, what are the agencies under MOSTI were involved in this Batang Kali tragedy? First of all, Jabatan Kimia. What do Jabatan Kimia do? We found bodies. So we need to find out, we need to identify who are these people. So, who will do the DNA testing? Jabatan Kimia do DNA testing. So they do the DNA testing round the clock so that the families can know who are there. There's a body can be identified early as possible. Second, nuclear. How is nuclear Malaysia involved? Do you remember one device? I think it was reported in the news. We call that ground penetration radar. Ground penetration radar is a device using nuclear technology to find out whether there are anything underneath the earth. So we are using that to find bodies and whatnot. So that is under nuclear. Third is space agency. We call that MISA, Malaysia Space Agency. Space agency is also under MOSTI. What do? We use satellite to monitor so that there is no second landslide happen. We use satellite or space technology to monitor the site so that everyone helping there, the team like bomba or police, they are safe on the ground. So that is third agency. Fourth agency, Meranti. Meranti is, Technology Park in Bukit Jalil. That is under Meranti. And so happen Meranti is the coordinating secretariat of drone. Anyone who wants to fly a drone, you have to get approval from our CAAM, Civil Aviation Authority, something like. So we have to get that. So Meranti is the secretariat to help to coordinate. So bomba want to fly drone, police want to fly drone. That one all coordinated by Meranti. 4 agencies involved, but nobody know about that. Correct or not? So MOSTI is a very low profile or underrated ministry. So today you know, tomorrow help me to promote in your class or in paper, I don't know. So this is MOSTI. So I talk about MOSTI a lot, but I just want to ask you, what do you think about our standard innovation or standard of technology, standard of innovation? We are top 30, top 20, top 50. Give a guess. Who thinks we are top 10? Put up your hand. In the world. Who thinks we are top 20? Put up your hand. Okay, not bad. Who thinks we are top 30? Put up your hand. Who thinks we are top 50? Top 80? Not many. Top 100? You know we have how many countries, right? In the world. Okay. Okay, there is one ranking. We call that Global Innovation Index. Global Innovation Index is the index that, mainly monitoring the innovation level of all countries. So, I thought you want to give a guess. But we are ranked 33rd in 2024. 2025, we are ranked 34th. So, this is our level. Is it very good? No. Out of 133 economies, we are ranked 33rd. Is it good? No. But is it bad? Not at all. We are not bad. But we have problems. What problems we have? Our people are very cynical about standard of our level of innovation or technology. People are doubtful about our own product. A lot of good products from Malaysia but our people do not have trust. So this is the problem of our whole, I would say, science community in Malaysia. Because when they say we are good, people don't believe. We say, oh, other people better than us. Of course, there are other people better than us, but we are not that bad. We are 33rd, 34th. We are hovering between there, 33, 32 to 36. So this is our position at the moment. But I give you one example. I always use this example. There's one company in Cyberjaya, a Turkish company. It's not a Malaysian company. Turkish company, they call Turkish, it is called Turkish Aerospace. What do? They come to Malaysia, they open up a company, 100 over, they hire, they employ 100 over Malaysian engineers. What they want them to do? They ask these engineers to design avionics. You know where is avionics? Avionics is like a computer of an aircraft, be it civil, be it a normal plane or fighter jet. This company, Turkish Aerospace, they can produce fighter jet. But the computer, the brain of it, the avionics they call, is designed by Malaysian engineers in Cyberjaya. Why they want to come here? I asked them this question. They said, because you have good engineers. Because you have good talents, that's why they want to come here. Of course, maybe our engineers are cheaper here. Maybe. But the fact is, they are willing to come here, open up a company, just to hire our engineers, because we have good talent. But when we talk about this, when we ask our own rakyat, our own people, they don't believe. Because they say, oh, we are not as good. Yeah, if we are not as good, why people come here to open and hire our engineers? In fact, this is only one example. There are so many other examples. And also, people are very cynical when we talk about high-tech, or maybe not high-tech, just something rare you haven't heard about, then people are not used to it. People start asking questions. For instance, we announced Malaysia wants to manufacture. Malaysia wants to manufacture our very first remote sensing satellite. You know satellite, remote sensing, you know. The remote sensing satellite is the satellite that used to take satellite pictures, simple term, take satellite pictures. We have so many other satellites. We have communication satellite, etc. So remote sensing satellite, we want to manufacture. We want to have our own Malaysia manufactured satellite by 2028. So when we announce this project, so many people, they say, you bicycle also you cannot make properly. How to make satellite? But the fact, I will tell you the fact. Thailand already manufactured their own remote sensing satellite and already launched last year. They already launched. You know, from manufacturing it, it takes about 2 years. Then to prepare for launch, maybe you have to take another 1 year, 3 years at least. So we are at least 3 years behind Thailand. Thailand, okay? We are not talking about China, Korea, Japan, US. We are talking about our neighbor. They already launched their own satellite, their first remote sensing satellite. When we talk about this, people all questioning why you want to spend money, spend resources. And I just want to tell you, in fact, every year we are spending more than 20 million just to buy satellite images. And why we need to buy? Because we are renting from other countries. Because we do not have our own remote sensing satellite. So this is one of our problems, that we don't believe in our own capacity, own capability. So this is the problem. So another problem is we always fear about unknown. In science, there's always uncertainties. But we are fear of uncertainties. For instance, when this one new technology pop up, AI, say, AI. So people are very scared, very worried. Why? Because they are worried that one day human will be replaced by this new technology. Do you have that worry? No, I can see confidence in your eyes. Don't worry. But you know, this is normal. This is very common. When this industry revolution happened in the 19th century, people are so worried because they have this. They saw this steam machine, very productive, much more productive than human being. So they are worried that steam machine will replace human being. But did that happen? Didn't happen. In the 90s, last century, we saw this, not 90s, but last century, when this computer come out, people are so worried will be replaced by computer because computer can compute so fast, much faster than using a calculator, you know. So people are so worried will be replaced by computer. But did that happen? Never. Same thing goes through AI. AI will never replace human being. You will only be replaced by people who know how to use AI better than you. You're not going to be replaced by AI. You're going to be replaced by replaced by people who know how to use AI better than you. So this is the fact that you need to know. Don't feel anxious or worry about emerging technology. So this is what I want to tell you. You think AI can do everything, meh? AI can teach you how to swim, Can teach you how to swim, Maybe it can tell you, okay, your hand 45 degree, like that. Then after you learn from AI, I throw you in the river, you die. Correct or not? Sure cannot. So AI cannot do everything. There are still a lot of things that you need human intervention. You need wisdom of the people. So these are the things that I want to share with you. And then I just want to share with you one more thing. Because we are looking at having a rocket launching facility in Malaysia. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher. Not making rocket, not manufacturing rocket, but having a facility to launch rocket. Not to send people to the space, but to send satellites to the space. Satellite, you know? You know why? Because of course, one, our location is very strategic. We are near to equatorial, and it can save a lot of fuel, 20-30%. That is one. Secondly, because we are out of the earthquake belt, and we have minimum disaster, like earthquake or volcanoes, eruption, and whatnot. So this is very important for rocket launching facilities. In the world, there are only less than 10 countries that have rocket launching facilities. Less than 10 countries. Some they have a few. Like China, they have a few. US, they have a few. But less than 10 countries. So Malaysia is strategic to have that. Thirdly, why we have the potential close to equatorial? There are so many countries close to equatorial. But why Malaysia? This comes to the theme of today's talk. Because we have a relatively matured E&E semiconductor industry in Malaysia. We have a relatively matured ecosystem, E&E ecosystem in Malaysia, which is very important for these rocket launching facilities and the whole ecosystem. What is our E&E ecosystem? Why is our E&E ecosystem is relatively matured? First of all, we started early. We started in the 70s in Penang, of course in other places as well. So we started in the 70s. How many years now, from now? 50 years. We have been in the business for 50 years. We started with Penang, and there were 8 Datuk Peter, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Sorry, I've been talking nonsense now. I keep continue talking. So, okay, we started with 8 multinational companies came in, including Intel and others, HP and whatnot. 8 samurai, we call that. Then, that was the only, the first plant, Intel plant outside of Malaysia. That was the first Intel plant outside of Malaysia. So we started early. We have the advantage, and this what do you call that? This ecosystem is very important. Maybe when we first started, we don't know. We thought just maybe we just want to develop this one sector that can bring money to our country. But slowly, now we can see a lot of benefits. I can tell you, from 2015 to 2025, less than 10 years, the value of this industry has increased from 100 billion to 380 billion ringgit. And it's only less than 10 years. And it's about 25% of Malaysia GDP. 25%. Created more than 100,000 jobs. And this is semiconductor E&E. And then, we have this on the screen. 35% of GDP. We have more than 100,000 jobs in 2025. Only one industry. And it's important for us to develop other industry, like the space industry, rocket launching facilities, etc. So this is very important. Of course, what do we need to do now? We are good in E&E, but we are more back-end. We are more back-end. We do assemble, testing, packaging. Now we need to move up the value chain. How to move up the value chain? Means before this, we are doing things that are more labor-intensive. Now we need to do more technology-intensive. So we need to go into IC design. We need to go into advanced packaging. What is IC design? What is advanced packaging? I also don't know. Afterward, we ask them. I also don't know much. But I'm telling you, now is a good time for us to venture into this, because the whole world need a lot of chips. The whole world need a lot of expertise in this industry. So you see here, one EV car, they need more than 1,000 chips. They need more than 1,000 chips in one EV car. So you can see the demand. And of course, if we are looking at making satellites, if we are looking at anything, everything is electronics now. Everything is about smart home appliances, smart TV, smart car, etc. So we need chips. When we say smart, then we need chips, because we need chips to think as a brain. So this is so important. And what is the government doing? Government is helping our industry to move up the value chain. First of all, of course, we say now in R&D, there's no low-hanging fruits. You have only this much of resources. So you have to be very prudent in deciding where you want to put your money to. So that's why we have this mission-oriented R&D. I'm sure E&E semiconductor is one of the focuses of the government, because we are putting in a lot of resources to help the industry. Secondly, we also have to build the structure of the industry. We are going to form a consortium with the industry. We are putting in 90 over million and another to match the industry. Industry is also going to put in another 90 over million just to do R&D on advanced packaging. Now we have zero export in advanced packaging. We are exporting to the world and also especially US, but that is not advanced packaging. We are just doing the normal back end, lower end. assemble, packaging, and testing. So we are looking at advanced packaging, and now only like Japan, China, Korea, they have the capability. Now we are going to start our capability, to develop our capability in Malaysia. Hopefully by 2030, we will be one of the players in the global market as well. So we also we are also hoping to collaborate, to connect industry with universities like UCSI, to help us develop this ecosystem, E&E ecosystem. So of course, maybe you are not from science background, you are not from science stream, but don't worry, if there are a lot of, say, companies come in, semiconductor company come in, they still need accountants, right? They still need IT. Maybe you are not E&E engineer, but they need IT. They need IT people. They need people who know how to do accounts. They need marketing. So this will all help the country and also will help you. So hopefully, my dear friends and students here, my last piece of advice is have to keep yourself active, keep yourself curious. You don't think, oh, because I'm not science stream, so when MOSTI minister come, I'm not going to pay attention. No, because this is an opportunity where if we know something more than our profession, you'll be better than your peers. For instance, if I say I'm an engineer, civil engineer, my classmate, I got so many classmates, 30 over, 50 over classmates. All of them are civil engineers. So what makes me different from them? Well, maybe I'm better, I'm good in Excel, I'm good in AI, I'm good in coding. That will make you outstanding than most of your peers. So keep yourself curious, keep learning, don't worry about technology, you'll be good. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih Yang Berhormat Menteri Tuan Chang Lih Kang, YB Menteri.